Welcome to Whisky's a Journey. My name is Peter Faustano, and today is Wednesday, which means it's my channel segment called Sip It or Skip It. If you're new to the channel and you don't know how this works, I have all of my whiskeys randomized on my phone. And for those of you who are interested, this is Spin the Wheel Random Picker. I'm going to spin the wheel, whatever it selects. I'm going to pull it off the shelf, do a quick review, and let you know if I'm going to keep sipping on the bottle until it's gone and then replace it because I like it. Or once the bottle's gone, I'm going to skip rebuying it and move on to something else. So let's go ahead and see what it is that we're doing today. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you guys like that or not, showing all the whiskeys in my collection or not, but it looks like we are doing sample number 8. And if you've been following this channel for a while, anytime a number pops up, these are samples that I received from Stuff and Whiskey. So Josh and Aaron, again, just like always, I really appreciate these samples. Let's go ahead and get this thing poured and let's talk about it a little bit. All right, so sample number 8, I don't know what these are. They could be bourbons or ryes. So this is gonna be completely blind to me. So I'm gonna pour it and tell you what I think of it. And then without even knowing what it is, I'll let you know if I did have a bottle, if I'd replace it, or if I don't have a bottle, will I go and get one? Again, I didn't read the label, and I think you already know what this is based on the thumbnail. Based on the color, I mean, it looks pretty dark. I don't know if that means anything. Maybe old bourbon, maybe finished bourbon, maybe old rye, finished rye, who knows? Go and coat the glass and then get this thing on the nose. It smells fruity. It smells very familiar. I mean, very familiar. Last night I just had a smoke wagon with my brother-in-law, and this smells very much like that. There's a fruit note. I don't know, I feel like I'm leaning in, like it's gonna give me something a little bit different. Just gotta sit back and relax, take this in and enjoy it. Now I'm picking up a little bit of pine or dill, which makes me think that it's some sort of rye. A little bit of cinnamon, and it's stinging the nose, I mean, ever so slightly. So 100 proof plus. All right, let's go ahead and get this on the palate. See if I can get anything out of this. And it doesn't look like my glass is very clean. All right, let's go ahead and get it out of the palate. All right, that's proofy. There is a deep, rich fruit note that's coming out of here. Light fruits, red fruits, kind of just all mixed together. A little bit of cherry and honey. The spice is there. And again, if you are not new to the channel, you know that I like spice as long as it is well balanced with the sweet. Yeah, the finish doesn't seem like it's very long. I would say short to medium. Comes across as pretty sugary, a little bit of bitterness on the side of the tongue, which is always a good thing as long as it's not up over the top. And this is not. Not a lot of oak to speak of, but I do get a small amount of oakiness, if that makes sense. I don't think it's gonna be overly aged, but it's blind. I could be completely wrong on everything. Let's go ahead and get that second sip, see if anything has changed. All right, plums, pears, apple, cherry, vanilla, honey, sweet and spice. Barrel bitterness again is now rising a little bit on the side of my tongue, but still it's in that moderate range. Again, the proof is a little bit over 100. I would say 110 plus. I'm leaning a little bit towards a rye or maybe a high rye bourbon. I do get a little bit of pine notes, and sometimes ryes come across as menthol or minty, and I'm getting a little bit of that tree sap or tree resin along with pine as well. I mean, if it's a rye, it's not bad. Again, I'm not a very big rye fan, so if it's a rye, it's probably a rye that I would like. I do think it's worthy of one more sip. So let's go ahead and get the third sip in and then let you know what I think. All right, third sip, all of those fruit notes, the berries, the plum, the pear, sweet and spice. I want to say that this is definitely going to be a rye based on what I am getting from the glass. Maybe around 117 proof, 117. How about 115? 115 proof or higher. Maybe that bitterness or the tannin that I'm getting on the side of the tongue might indicate a little bit of age, but I don't think that it's really that old. I like what's in the glass, but do I like it enough to actually call this a sip? I'm actually going to say, yeah, this is going to be a sip. Obviously, it might depend on the price. And once I reveal what this is, I got to do a little bit of research, find out the availability and the price, and that's going to see if that's going to change my idea. But as of right now, I think this is really good. I think this is well put together, well crafted. I like it quite a bit. So it's going to be a sip. So let me go ahead and see what this is and then look up some information. Found North, Stuff and Whiskey, single barrel pick. All right, future me wanted to jump in here to let you know I don't have price or availability on this, just readily available. So I shot Josh a message and he said that these are Patreon releases only. He didn't give me a price, but he did say that these were sold out. If you are fans of Found North, they do have another pick coming out. It's going to be corn based instead of rye based, and they're going to be using or finished in New Wood Char number 3. I highly suggest, if you are not a member of anybody's Patreon account, head over to their channel, check out their Patreon membership tier, find them that you like, sign up for it. They're fantastic people over there. I highly suggest it. If you are not subscribed to their channel, but you're subscribed to me, definitely go over there and subscribe to them. Fantastic people all around. In fact, I am not a Patreon member to anybody. When I get finished editing this video, I'm going to jump over there and subscribe to their Patreon account, because if their other picks are as good or even better than this, I want to get in on it. All right, back to the video. All right, so it looks definitely like it's going to be a rye, and this is good. I mean, I think the Found Norths that I've had before, I think the very first one that I ever got from them was a sip. I think the second one was a skip, but this is good. Kudos to Josh and Aaron for picking this. I like it quite a bit. 50% 12-year rye, 12% 19-year rye, 30% 20-year corn whiskey, and finished in New Wood Char number 1. This is 57.6% ABV, which works out to be 115.2 proof. So I nailed that. Josh and Aaron, fantastic job at picking this barrel. And wherever you're at in your journey, I hope you're enjoying it. And until the next time, we'll talk to you later.